Welcome back to New York Links. New Yorkers are outraged and disgusted by the treatment of a patient who was left to die without any attention last month at the Kings County Hospital. Esmin Green, 49, a psychiatric patient, was ignored by hospital staff while she waited to be transferred to the hospital room in the psychiatric unit of Kings County Hospital. Miss Green, a native of St. Catherine, Jamaica, was left unattended for more than an hour after she rolled off her chair, falling on the floor, and later died. Hospital security video revealed her suffering. She was a housekeeper, a daycare worker, and the sole financial provider for her 6 children in Jamaica. She was admitted on June 18th against her will after paramedics took her to the hospital due to agitation and psychosis. Her story made national news, and questions are being raised as to how a patient of one of New York's top trauma hospitals was neglected and left to die without any immediate care that could have saved her life. A community meeting was held on Thursday by the concerned residents and community leaders, quote, to map a community response strategy, end quote.
We're standing outside of a venue in Flatbush. A meeting was convened by concerned Caribbean nationals concerning the tragic circumstances surrounding the death of Esmin Green at Kings County Hospital.
We need to think about just the kind of care that people are getting, the kind of training and preparation that the healthcare workers are getting.
We need to have our current medical professionals accountable in many ways, and that they are in a position to bring people together and deal with these issues in the community.
Kings County is in our community. It is the hospital of choice for many of our folks. And we are the ones to make that hospital responsive to our needs. And we have to get that message out to the elected officials.
And I would like to ask that we think about some sort of 9-night celebration from Ms. Green, and I would ask that this not be simply confined to a building, but that perhaps we make a respectful march to the community. We should call our elected officials to organize this with us, to put police escorts in place where we can figure out what the parameters for such a march could be, but that we go around the community and we inform the community that this has happened to us. And we don't want it to happen anymore. We care about each other. This was not a manifestation of our best selves.
Why are you here tonight?
I'm here because I live in this community. Ms. Green was, I don't know if she lived here, but what happened in like my backyard, and I'm concerned. I don't want this to happen to anybody.
I think when one person is injured in this kind of egregious manner, I think we're all injured. I basically organized by email, and we had a gathering of about 13 persons this evening, and 13 persons of goodwill. I think it's amazing.
So what kind of conclusions came out of this meeting?
Well, as you can imagine, not conclusions necessarily, but next steps. And so actually there are about 5 major avenues of work that we've identified. One of the principal avenues of work is that we thought that we needed to work on getting greater accountability from our elected officials. We certainly have a rich cohort of Caribbean elected officials who are in Washington, who are in Albany, and who are also at City Hall. And I think it's important that these people who've been sent to these offices with our votes, that they're indeed being accountable to us. Second avenue of work is an education kind of effort. I think that there's a huge taboo around mental health issues in the Caribbean American community especially, and in the Jamaican community. And I think that it's important that we do greater community education around mental health, mental well-being.
What was your response when you heard?
Oh, I think it's a rather tragic situation. The thing that